All right, another update. I'm going to do it during the daytime this time, so I hope the light doesn't screw us up too much. But I wanted to let you know I moved around my herbs. They were originally all in that little container down there, but the rosemary and the chives didn't look too good. I'm going to keep the few that sprouted and work on them. I'm not going to show them today. They're not worth looking at, but my oregano has really taken off, obviously. I just replanted it. The thyme, I made a couple of rows of it. Tons of seeds. Probably too many, but we'll see how well it clumps together. I know you can grow thyme pretty close. And then the basil from seed has really done a good job. I've got like 40 plants in there. So I don't know how long they'll last in there before I can take them outside. I probably won't even keep all of them. What I'll probably do is just take the top 20 or so best looking ones here in another month and put them outside. The avocado is definitely sprouted and doing well. The two basil propagations are back there. I'm not going to pull them out today, but they're doing well. They've rooted pretty nicely. My tomatoes are just really getting big. I mean, my hand's probably 7 or 8 inches at least. So you can see they're right around maybe a foot on the biggest, probably 8 inches on the smallest ones, and that's the beefsteak. Planted 1.7 from seed. My sweet peppers are doing pretty good. Most of them sprouted. I've got 2 segregated because they were small, and I took them out of this. I took them all out of this one, and then I put the biggest ones in here and kept the 2 smallest in there. And then the grape tomatoes are now, 6 to 8 inches back there. I'll pull some plants out here in a minute, just giving you a quick overview. My chives came back to life. They were almost dead. I told you in the last video I blew it, but they were coming back to life, and hopefully the stalks will thicken up and I'll get more life out of them. But man, they were doing bad for about a week and a half, almost perished. So I've replanted the runts. If you remember, I had the 6 runts. Now I've put them in pots. They're doing pretty well. We got the chocolate habanero right here, doing really well. The other chocolate habanero right here. We got a little dirt on the leaves because when I replanted them, I got them a little dirty. The purple habanero is doing fantastic, as you can see. That one was planted way after everything, so being a little bit less hot, he's growing a little quicker. We've got a Tasmanian habanero back there and a topped Jawala finger right there. So doing pretty good. Citrus is actually starting to come around maybe, so kind of happy with that. Got a little bit of a gnat fruit fly problem, so I got some bananas in a gnat trap. Just put it out an hour ago. Nothing's happening. They seem to like my soil better than anything else I put out. But onto the peppers. And give you a quick overview, and then I'll probably pull them out and show them individually. But I do want to brag about something. My Fresno pepper's got a good 4 flowers on it now, as you can see. I've already pollinated them. And on top, we've got lots of buds. When I pull it out, I'll give you a better look, but I'm really happy with that. So, as usual, I'm going to put my phone down and grab out my plants. It's getting harder because they're getting heavier every single day. Alright, let's pull these suckers out. And I'll put them right there, maybe get a little more light. Okay, so again, here's the overview of all of them. I'll pull out this Fresno pepper first because it's a pretty good specimen. So here's my Fresno pepper. And as you can see, it's got lots of nice flowers on it and a whole bunch more coming in on the top, as you can see. So really excited to see. Normally I would have pinched the flowers off like I said, but I'm so dang excited to taste some peppers before I get these outside. I'm going to leave it alone and work with it. My red Savina, it's got monster leaves on this guy. It's I mean, some of these leaves are just pretty dang big, and I think I'm supposed to trim them off because they're starting to droop and kind of hang over the soil, but I don't know. I probably could top them and take a few of the big leaves off, but I think I'm going to leave it alone for now. I'm having a lot of fun just watching it grow. Again, here's my other Fresno pepper. This is the one that is the same as this one. Took a little longer, was a little bit of a runt, but still doing really well. Got a Jewala finger. I actually topped this one similar to the little one that was a runt. Wanted to top it because it was real lanky. It's starting to thicken up a little bit. Not doing too bad. I'm not too displeased with it at all. I've got my largest chocolate habanero. So obviously a pretty good looking specimen here. Very happy with his growth. Here's a New Mexico Big Jim. This is the one that almost died, had some fungus gnats, and luckily it was just this plant, and I killed him and topped him, and he's starting to recover, but still it's a little bit yellow leaves, so I can't do much with those, so we'll see if he makes it or not. Here's another Tasmanian habanero right here. He is really doing well. I didn't top him. I haven't topped many of my plants. I'm probably going to have to start topping them pretty soon. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of time, seeing how it's only February 14th, Valentine's Day. And probably not going to be able to put them in the ground till end of March, and they'll be too big. And another Tasmanian habanero, again, doing really well. Here's an orange Scotch bonnet. This is my smaller of the Scotch bonnets, as you saw the little fruit fly there. Leaves were doing bad, but overall he's very, very healthy. So very pleased with that. Here's the older, well not older, but the larger Scotch bonnet. And obviously a little bit bigger than the other one, as you can see. Again, that was one of the runts, but this one has been doing really well. So hoping to get some flowers on them in maybe another 30 days. Not sooner than that, hopefully not. And then the last two of my New Mexico Big Jims. Not much to show there. This was the other one that was sitting next to the one with the fungus gnats. And I didn't find any fungus gnats, but he wasn't doing really good. And then he's come back strong. The top leaves are really green compared to the yellower ones on the bottom. So I know he's recovering fine. I think the methods that prove that he's healthy probably will be the same for the one that's a little bit yellow. And then the bigger of the New Mexico Big Jims. And this one is just starting to get some buds. And I'm thinking I will probably top him. I'm not sure. I've got 3 plants, so maybe I'll let him try to go to fruit here if he can. Finally labeled my Serrano pepper. And he's, like I said, he's come back pretty well. He's actually got quite a bit of, let me see if I can get him to stop moving. Quite a bit of flowers on him, or not flowers, but buds on him. And let me see if I can get a better shot than what you're getting here. There we go. He's got pretty much flowers or buds on all of his branches. He's very old. He's actually about 8 months old. This is the one that almost died. So I've been spraying some hormone for flowering on his flowers. He's a little thin. I probably, like the last video, said I should have just cut him. But he started to go to buds here and flowers. So I thought, well, shoot, why don't I just wait and see what happens? And if they fall off and he's not doing well, I'll probably top him and see about grafting. I saw Kangstar did a video on grafting, and I might try grafting if I can. Again, that's only if these don't mature. I'm probably gonna have to stake him. He's really flimsy, but again, he's 8 months old, so not really looking to do too much to him. He's had a tough life already. And then my oldest Jewala finger here, again, he's got, as you can see, several flowers. I should have topped this one a long time ago. And now that I haven't, I've just been trimming off some of the bigger leaves so that he gets some extra shoots and thickens up. Again, if these buds go to flowers and then they fruit, I'll probably have to stake him or take care of him in a different fashion. But I'm very excited. A lot of my peppers are starting to get flowers. It is early in the season, but you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, that's my update. Oh yeah, last thing. The tomatoes were getting so big, I actually rose this up a couple of inches and dropped this down 6 inches. So it's 8 inches bigger than it used to be. And they're already starting to climb again. And then I lowered the bottom shelf so that I could get more clearance for the peppers. after I had dropped that and then kept my storage shelf really low. So anyway, that's my update on all my peppers. Thank you.